Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! Peekaboo, I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available Earth Day 3000 BC, the album, Dad, Shimmy Shimmy, AF. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies, Jaclyn Hill. Beast! Woo! So glad I got through that intro. That was about my 12th time. I was dropping fans. I was forgetting songs. I could not get through that intro today to save my life. I don't know what is wrong. It must be that I stayed up until almost 7 a.m. watching the most fantastic reality show in the entire world. I started watching Traitors on Peacock. Oh my God, it is so good, you guys. It is so good. If you don't know what it is this reality competition show that's kind of like a little bit Big Brother, a little bit Survivor. It takes place in like this castle in Scotland. It is hosted by Alan Cummings, and it is like has half like reality shows from Survivor and Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Shaws of Sunset, you know, Below Deck. Kate from Below Deck is on there. Reza from Shaws of Sunset. Brandy Glanville from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Siri from Survivor. It's so good, you guys, okay? And then there's traitors. There's like these people that are trying to take down the other people, and they get to murder somebody every night. And then there's like a round table where they banish somebody. Oh, it is so good. You guys, I literally could have binge watched the entire show last night, and it's 10 episodes. They're all out on Peacock. So I'm not going to do a review on my review channel because it's a reality show. But anyway, I highly, highly recommend that. This is like one of the best shows I have watched in a very, very long time, okay? But that's not why we're here today. Today we're here to talk for the third day in a row about Jaclyn Hill. And I'm going to talk today because I'm going to talk about what Jaclyn posed to the world. She just doesn't understand. She put this up on her Instagram story. I'm going to show it to you guys in just a second. Hold on, I need some lip gloss. Things go better. Everything in life is better with a little bit of lip gloss. But Jaclyn just doesn't understand why people think that she's buying followers on Instagram. You know, she was slow for a while, but now things are starting to pick up and she just doesn't understand. So I actually went in last night and I did a lot of investigations, and I have notes and I have an outline and I have receipts to prove to Jaclyn why it looks like she is buying followers. And when I read to you the things that I'm going to read to you, I think it's going to be hard for you guys to look at it and be like, no, she's not. But I mean, if you still stand by that Jaclyn isn't buying followers after what I show to you, I don't know where these followers are coming from. I mean, that's all I got to say about it. But before I get into that, I do want to say, 2023 has not been kind to Jaclyn Hill, my lord, that poor thing. She's the victim of circumstances, isn't she? I mean, I feel so bad for Jaclyn Hill. I mean, she has the worst life in the entire world. Well, I mean, except for her cat, Puss Puss the cat. Justice for Puss Puss the cat. Which we're going to talk about justice for Puss Puss the cat in just a second, because of course she had to sound off about that again too, right? So, but, you know, poor Jaclyn, she just has the worst, you know, she has the worst life in the entire world, right? So let's kind of go back a little bit to the 1st of January and let's look at what has happened so far to Jaclyn Hill in the beginning. I mean, what is today? The 16th of January or something like that? Hold on a second. Let me look and see. Yeah, it's the 16th of January. You know, let's look and see what has happened to Jaclyn Hill so far, okay? And all of this is, I want to make this clear, is self-created by Jaclyn Hill. She has done all of this, okay? So the first thing that she did was she came out in defense of Michaela Nogueira. Nobody asked her to do that. She didn't have to do that, right? Then she came for drama channels, okay? Specifically for Dustin Dailey, and said that Dustin Dailey was being mean and that drama channels had come for her and had come for her ex-husband, John, over his addiction, which I have said in numerous videos now that I would like Jaclyn to prove that. I would like to see where there is evidence of that, especially since she's pointing fingers at certain people that absolutely did not do that. So I would like to see the evidence of what Jaclyn is talking about. Because I really, to be honest with you, especially as a person in recovery, and especially as somebody that was very supportive of her husband, I think that is, for me, that leaves a very bad taste in my mouth over that Jaclyn's going to accuse somebody of that, okay? I almost kind of feel like that's really bottom of the barrel, like that you're going to accuse somebody of coming for your husband that has now since passed, with no evidence whatsoever and get people to form opinions about you, about all of us drama channels based on this lie that you put out there with absolutely no evidence whatsoever, okay? And this isn't just like some funny kind of ha-ha lie that you're putting out there, okay? You're saying that we were coming for your husband over his addiction, which just is untrue, okay? It just is absolutely untrue. So I want to see the evidence of that, okay? I mean, we can point out where we were supportive of John, where we were supportive of you through all of that. We can prove that easily, okay? But I would like to see the evidence to the contrary, because I think those are some pretty serious allegations to make, you know? And as a person in recovery that's been sober for 28 years, I take this stuff real seriously, okay? So that's the first thing. But anyway, so she came out and she came for drama channels, okay? Then, I can't even keep up with all this stuff that she's been doing, okay? It's just the buffoonery of all of it, right? So then people were like, well, what's the drama? Because she's stirring up all this drama for some reason, right? Then she puts out this tweet, okay? And the tweet that she put out was something to the effect of, I wish that everybody in the world would understand what it's like to have 8 million followers and get judged as bad as I do, okay? And well, it didn't fall the way that she wanted it to fall because she got a lot of criticism over it. People were like, you have the most luxurious life in the entire world. You have no gratitude whatsoever, you know? I'd happily take the judgment that you get. Not to mention, you're a shit person. Clean up your life, start trying to do better, and you won't have to worry about all this criticism, okay? But she didn't want to hear that. So what was her response to that? Goodbye, Twitter. She tweeted out, goodbye, Twitter. She's leaving Twitter again. Now, Jaclyn, every once in a while, she'll tweet out goodbye, Twitter, or she's leaving Twitter because she can't handle it, okay? That's what she did. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching all this going on, and I'm like, I can't really figure out what's going on. Like, is she about to release a new product? Because this is kind of, you know, the MO of Jaclyn Hill. Like, she stirs up all this drama when she's about to release a new product. And I was like, well, she just released a product, so it doesn't seem to me that she's going to release another one, but she was kind of feeding out the Cozy brand, how she was, like, picking new colors for spring, summer, which, I mean, the gall of this woman to sit there and on her Instagram story be like, yeah, I'm picking my colors for my Cozy brand, when she still to this day has never addressed the scandal with her and Caitlin Nicholson, how she allegedly stole that poor girl's name. I mean, even to even come out and address it and say, I didn't steal it, I didn't know, whatever, but she's never even addressed it, acted like it never happened, okay? But that's a boss-ass bitch, right? Like, that's a boss-ass CEO. Girl, please, sing to some other choir, but you're not singing to this one, okay? So then it comes out that Jaclyn Cosmetics, under Forma Brands, is filing for bankruptcy. Then everybody's like, oh, now we get it. Now we understand it, okay? Oh, wait. Before I get to that, okay? Then she took in this cat, all right? Puss, okay? That's what I decided to call it. She took in this stray cat that would follow her around when she was walking her dogs at night, right? So she took in this stray cat, but she's allergic to cats. So she says, okay? Although people have now found in previous videos, she never said that she was allergic to cats. What she said was the reason that she has dogs over cats is because she likes dogs. She doesn't like cats, okay? That's what she said in previous videos. Nowhere can you find that she said that she was allergic to cats previously. Now, conveniently, she's allergic to cats, okay? So apparently she's allergic to cats. So all of these people were up in arms because she wasn't bringing the cat inside. Well, what was interesting to me was she kind of was. Like, sometimes she'd have it all wrapped up in a cozy blanket, whatever, which I was like, is this a sales technique? Are you using this stray cat as a way to, like, sell these cozy blankets? Like, it's just, anyway. But then she'd have it sleep outside. Why? Because she's allergic. Okay, well, you just have this cat and all of its hair all over your cozy blanket that you're putting all over yourself. You're petting the cat, you're feeding the cat, and yet you're still allergic to it? You know, like, that's making no sense to me, right? And the temperatures were dropping in Tampa. And she was like, on and on about this. Okay, so we're going to talk about that in just a second because more people brought this up. So then it comes out that Jaclyn Hill, or Jaclyn Cosmetics, has filed for bankruptcy, okay? She still hasn't talked about this. She still hasn't addressed it. She's still going on her merry way, acting like nothing has changed, whatever. And everybody that's real defensive of Jaclyn Hill is like, well, you know, this is just a reforming of the company, and this is just a restructuring of the company. It doesn't really mean that they're going out of business. Okay, fine, well. But Jaclyn Hill actually came out and said that she never had any backers to Jaclyn Cosmetics. She said it, I don't know if you remember that. And in fact, let me read you a comment on my last video that I found. Hold on a second. So, somebody commented and said, didn't she say that her cosmetics line didn't have any investors and was all her own money? And somebody said, I remember her saying that. Somebody said, she sure did. Somebody else said, I think that was her jewelry brand. Nope. Somebody said, yep. Somebody said, with her, yes, she did. With her lipsticks, it was determined that it was a lie from the pit of hell. Pretty sure she did. That's what I remember too. Straight from the pit of hell. Somebody in here said, no, the opposite. She never stated that. Well, actually, I think Dustin Daly did a video today where he's proving that she did say that. Hold on a second. And then somebody said, yes, she did say that about her makeup brand. She lied then, and she's been lying ever since. Okay. And so, anyway, so we'll find, I don't know about that. But, like, now she's trying to cover up even more stories of, was this her brand? Did she not have backers? Was this all her own money? Whatever, okay? Let me just give a piece of advice to Jaclyn Hill. This is not the time that I would be running around to sushi restaurants in Tampa in your cute trench coat, linking it to Amazon, trying to get Amazon AdSense, okay? And taking pictures of you and Jordan. This is the time that I would be pulling your team together as a boss-ass CEO, and I would be saying, A, we need to hire a PR person because we obviously don't have one. And B, we need to figure out what we're going to do so that we can get Jaclyn to shut her mouth and stop tweeting out and stop putting Instagram posts out because they're just hurting her, okay? Then we need to come up with a statement of how we're going to address all of this mess that Jaclyn has made, including addressing this Jaclyn Cosmetics bankruptcy, okay? Because whether it's a restructuring or whether they're going under, I think for her fans that are her main consumers, they might want to know what's going on with this company that they've invested so much money in. And you know, somebody said in my comment the other day, they said, it's really not anybody's business what the inner workings of a company. I'm sorry, I don't believe that in 2023. I don't agree with that, okay? When I am putting my money in a company and I am backing a company, the inner workings of that company, where that CEO is donating their money to, whatever is going on, that is my business. I'm a consumer. That is what drama channels exist for, okay? Is to hold these people accountable and to show you where your money is going. As a consumer, if I am putting my hard-earned money somewhere, I'm going to tell you, I want to know where that money is going. Yes, I do believe it is my right to know the transparency of a company. And I'm sorry, but that's just my personal opinion. You don't have to agree with that, but that's my personal opinion, okay? Many businesses have gone south because of their personal beliefs and affiliations that have affected, of the CEO, the CFO, of the people that work there, that have affected their overall reputation. And that's just the truth, okay? So Jaclyn Hill at this point needs to hire a PR person, period. And what that PR person needs to tell Jaclyn, first of all, is you are not going to tweet out anything. You are not going to post an Instagram post. You are not going to post an Instagram reel until I approve it first, which is what PR people usually do, okay? They usually say, this is what you're going to, yes, run it by me and I'll allow you to post it, okay? But at this point, Jaclyn looks so bad, you know? It's like, what was that? Oh, I just saved this the other day because I love this saying so much. Hold on a second. Oh, shoot, I'm never going to be able to find this now. If you find yourself, here, see, I just saved it. If you find yourself in a hole, the first thing to do is stop digging. Jaclyn, stop digging, girl, okay? And she just continues to dig and dig and dig. So, for example, let me share with you this, okay? So, Jaclyn posts on her Instagram story this little typewritten thing that she, you know, hold on a second, hold on. Pictures of Jaclyn, okay. So she posts on her Instagram story, here it is. I am so sick of everyone being so negative about everything I do. I had to delete my stories yesterday because people were freaking out about this stray cat that Jordan and I are now caring for. Like, damn people, if your life is so easy that you've got time to worry about a stray cat that a stranger is taking care of, I'm low-key jealous. I wish I had that time. Jaclyn, I'm sorry to tell you, but there are a lot of people out there that are worried about rescue animals and stray animals. A lot of people. Me, for one. And the temperatures in Tampa that night were supposed to get down into the low 30s. I actually did a Google search because I wanted to see what temperatures. I said, what is too cold for an outside cat? Jaclyn, you can Google this as well. Experts agree that outdoor temperatures under 32 degrees Fahrenheit can pose a danger to cats if they do not have access to a suitable shelter. When temperatures drop below freezing, cats can be at risk for hypothermia and frostbite, both of which are life-threatening conditions. It wasn't petty, Jaclyn. You and Jordan were driving around in your beautiful car in beautiful trench coats with hats, going to restaurants and shopping, while this cat was out in the cold, okay? People were worried about it. People were suggesting to you, if you're allergic to a cat that you don't want inside your home that could possibly not have the best life, you don't even like cats. Why would you not just give it to a shelter, you know? Or why would you not give it to a rescue or someplace that's going to place this cat, you know? Somebody even recommended that, you know, Jaclyn Hill could have done like a thing and said, hey, anybody in the Florida area that wants to adopt this cat, and she could have even done like a video about it or Instagram story or whatever, you know, and had somebody like adopt this cat from her. I just don't understand like this necessity to keep this cat that she really obviously doesn't care about and is now causing her so much drama that she has to take down the Instagram stories. Girl, you're allergic to the cat, okay? You don't want to keep it inside of your home except for when it's convenient for you. And people are worried about the cat. It doesn't rehome it. It doesn't seem like it's that. I don't understand, okay? So people are, yes, they have issues with the situation with the cat, okay? Rightfully so. So anyway, there's that. But then Jaclyn comes out on her Instagram story. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not missing anything because, whoo, I mean, it's been a lot with Jaclyn. Okay, so let me make sure, okay, I've got all my receipts lined up. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Here we go. So Jaclyn comes out an Instagram story addressing her Instagram followers, and this is what she had to say.
I was just saying, makes sense. Like, I know I've been growing I literally stopped growing for a while there. Like, after my lipsticks, I lost a ton of followers, and I grew, I think, 5,000 people a month for a long time. And then out of nowhere, months ago, I started growing again. Started growing 60 to 100,000 people a month, which is what it used to be prior to lipsticks. And bitch, I'm grateful. But now people think I'm buying followers, and I'm not upset about that. That's fine. But I just want to know why they're so convicted in saying yeah, there's proof. And I'm I just want to know, because I'm but I have never paid for a follower, a comment, a like, nothing in my entire existence. I'm sorry if that pisses you off, but it's just the truth.
So that's what Jaclyn had to say about it. 60 to 100,000 new followers that she is gaining every month. Remember that number. That number is very important, okay? 60 to 100,000 new followers. So I started looking into this last night. I found it interesting that she brought attention to it, first of all. I truly believe the reason why she is bringing attention to it is because it's the lesser of several stories, and it's a deflection tactic to take attention off the fact that Jaclyn Cosmetics is filing for bankruptcy. That's number one. I think that is the number one reason why she is bringing attention to this. I don't think she really cares whether people think she is buying followers or not. I don't think Jaclyn cares about that. That's not something to me that I think she's really going to address, okay? But I do think that she cares about her brand and what people think about her brand. That's why she hasn't come out and talked about it. I do think that she cares about people being upset with her over the Kayla Nicholson thing. That's why she hasn't addressed it. Jaclyn has a history of addressing situations that are easy for her to get in a video or an Instagram story and be I don't understand why you guys are mad about this. It's really not that big of a deal. I promise you I haven't lied. Why are you upset about it, right? That's kind of always her way of dealing with these things. But the main issue, the core issue things, unless she's absolutely forced to, like with the lipstick videos, okay, or the lipstick gate situation, she didn't come out in a video until much later when she was absolutely forced to sit on video and address it, okay? So to me, I believe this is a deflection tactic over what is going on with Jaclyn Cosmetics right now, okay? So she's going to talk about these Instagram followers and whatever. Okay, Jaclyn, let's talk about your Instagram followers. Let's talk about how what you are representing as the following that you have is absolutely not accurate. There's no way that it can be, okay? So I have actually 8 points that I went in and I found. So and you guys can go do the exact same research that I did, and it will take you maybe 5 to 10 minutes, okay? The first thing is that when you look at the followers that Jaclyn has, many of them, I'm not saying all of them, but many of them, okay? Many have no profile pictures or are private and have no posts, okay? So when you go to them, most of them are 0021, and they have no profile picture, they have no posts, and they have no name, or their name is something that's SJ dot /5432. I mean, the names look like things you couldn't pronounce. They don't make sense. And they very much look like bot accounts, B-O-T, okay? Computerized bot accounts. So that's the first thing, okay? The second thing is that many more of the accounts have profile pictures, and they actually have pictures. But when you look at their pictures, they are all posted on the same day. So I went to probably, 10 different accounts that are following Jaclyn Hill just recently. And when you go to them, like I saw this one, and the pictures don't match. Like it was a woman's picture in the profile picture. The profile picture did not match the woman's pictures in the posts. But all of the posts were the same, okay? But when you looked, there were about 20 pictures in the post, and all of them were posted on December 1st of 2022. Not one of them had a like, not one of them had a comment, okay? So that to me is obviously a BOT account. It's a fake account, okay? There were many accounts like this that are following Jaclyn Hill. Many, you guys. So they're either these accounts that have no profile picture or no name whatsoever, or they're these accounts that have profile pictures and pictures, but all the pictures are posted on the same day, okay? Now, like I said, I'm not saying this is every single follower of Jaclyn Hill's. I'm just saying this is a lot of them recently, okay? The third thing is that there are almost no genuine accounts. Like when you go through her new ones, there's like almost no genuine accounts. And I think this goes into my, this goes into my next one, that they're lumped together in huge sums, like 50 to 100, and it seems like they were bought together and dispersed at a certain time. So when you go through them, okay, it seems like there's like 10 or 20 that are all lumped together at the same time that don't seem real, okay? And then you'll have like 3 or 4 in a row that are obviously real. You know, it'll be like Judy Smith, and she has 1,700 followers, and she's got pictures of her kids and things like that, and she's been posting since 2016, and you can tell that those are real, right? But then it'll be like 20 more followers in a row that are fake. Well, when you buy followers, this is how they disperse them. They disperse them 20 at a time, 50 at a time. And the reason they do that is because accounts like Instagram, Twitter, things like that catch on very quickly. And if you just lump sum, give them 10,000 all at once, Instagram's like, something funny is going on with Jaclyn's account, and Jaclyn can have her account taken down because of this funny business that's going on, okay? So there's that, all right? But you can tell that they're like all lumped together in one account, or like at one time, that many of them are all at the same time, okay? Then I said your growth on Instagram coincides with when you complained about not getting views on Instagram. So this was something I was just thinking to myself. But if you remember back when Jaclyn Hill said, 4 to 5 months ago, that she wasn't getting the views and the likes that she used to get on Instagram, okay? And she complained about it. I actually did a video about it at the time. If you think about when that happened at the same time that then her Instagram miraculously turned around, okay? And she started getting 60 to 100,000 new followers a month, okay? So she wasn't getting the views and the likes that she wanted to get before, but now all of a sudden she's getting 60 to 100,000 new likes. She's not posting any videos on YouTube, hardly any new ones. She's getting less views on YouTube than she's getting, okay? Landslide views, like less than hundreds of thousands compared to what she used to get. She's not posting really that much more on TikTok or Instagram stories or anything like that. Where are these 60 to 100,000 new followers coming from? Are they coming from all the makeup that she's putting out? Are they coming from her cozy brand? I mean, where are these 60 to 100,000 people a month is a lot of people, okay? Where are you driving those numbers? Because in the past, you know, it's taken her, 10 or 15 years to get 8 million people on Instagram, but just in the last 6 months, you've gained 600,000 people? Girl, I ain't buying it. I'm sorry, okay? What have you done? I mean, in the last 6 months, your YouTube has slowed down. Everything social media-wise has slowed down. You're not posting on TikTok or Twitter. You're not posting on Instagram as regularly. Girl, where are you driving all this traffic from? It makes no sense. Okay, from a common sense point of view, it makes absolutely no sense that Jaclyn Hill would be getting those numbers. There's no way that that's possible, okay? So then the next thing is, I said that she messed up her own analytics by buying followers. Now, I went in and I read several articles, you guys, about where you can buy followers on Instagram, how you buy them, all that kind of stuff. You guys can go do the research. There are a lot of articles about it, okay? If you go in and you Google search buying followers on Instagram, how to buy followers on Instagram, blah, 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 whatever, a lot of these articles will come up, okay? And what they tell you is don't do it, because it'll screw you, okay? And I wanted to read you this one thing, because Jaclyn's talking about how she's not getting any, like her analytics are screwed up, and she's not getting as much action on her pictures. I think this is interesting too, and thinking about people like James Charles that have had a lot of scandals in the last couple years, but his Instagram has continued to grow as well, right? Okay, so let me read you this article, or this is from this blog that's all about buying fans, and they went in and they actually did this whole study where they bought from different sites to see like if it's realistic, and what they found was all of the followers were either bot accounts with no profile pictures, or they were profiles that had all posted their pictures on one day. They were all fake accounts, okay? Exactly what you see when you go over to Jaclyn's Instagram. So I read this and it says you'll mess up your analytics. Here it is. Here's the article, okay? Let me see if I can find the website. What's the website called? Hold on a second. Well, it's on Hootsuite. And Hootsuite is the one where you can like post. Okay, so this is a blog about, okay, you'll mess up your analytics. If you have a lot of purchased followers, your follower count might be high, but your engagement is going to be really low because those fake followers don't interact with your content. This is off-putting to brands and partners who care more about high engagement rates than high follower counts. A good engagement rate is typically between 1% and 5% per post. The more fake followers you have, the more those engagement rates are diluted. This will also make it harder for you to figure out what's working and improve your social media strategy. If all your followers are genuine, it's easy to see what content they're responding to by seeing what posts and stories get more engagement, okay? Now, I just want to say something really quick about this. Hold on a second. Let me pull up my husband's. His Instagram is Alex J. Paredes. He has 12.5 thousand followers, okay? Which he says that he got most of them because of the Q&As that we do on this channel. I think that's so sweet, right? But he gets his engagement is really, really high. He gets really high engagement. When I tell you that my husband, I mean landslide, gets contacted by more sponsors than I do on a regular basis, it's unbelievable, right? Because of his engagement. And he also goes in and comments like on literally every single comment that he gets on his pictures, right? So it's interesting when we talk about like micro influencers and things like that. He doesn't consider himself an influencer, but you know, like, but micro influencers that are getting really high engagement and things like that, you know? And so it's like for me, like Elle Artistry, who I absolutely love. She's a makeup artist on YouTube. She's been so kind to me. She is one of the most genuine, down-to-earth people. I absolutely love her. I'll link my husband and I'll link Elle underneath here. But anyway, you know, like Elle, I know that her like engagement is really, really high, and she gets reached out to by a lot of people as well. Why? Because she's putting out genuine content that people are really enjoying. And this is the thing, whether you're getting 3,000 views of video or you're getting 3 million views of video, it has a lot to do with the engagement, right? So if you're getting 3 million views on a video, but you're only getting 50, this is what I was talking about with Shane Dawson on his community post, but you're only getting 15 or 20 comments, no, that's fakery, right? Okay, but if you have 3,000 views that you're getting on a YouTube video and you're getting 500 comments, like that's really high engagement. That's really good, right? Okay, so I just want to go in here and show you guys this really quick because I went in and I looked at Jaclyn's, hold on a second, Jaclyn's account. And when you go to Jaclyn's account, I just picked a random picture. So hold on a second. Let me see which picture I picked of hers. Okay, so I picked this picture from January 1st of, hold on a second. I picked this picture of hers from just last week, okay? And the picture has 87,000. Here, I'll put the picture up here. Okay, so it's this picture right here where she's got her phone up. And the picture has 87,522 likes on it, okay? I then went back an entire year and I found 2 pictures of hers. This is from January 1st, and this picture has 201,000 pictures, or 201,000 likes on it. It's a Happy New Year post, okay. And then this picture, I tried to find one that was just kind of Jaclyn, just kind of hanging out, wasn't announcing anything. I wanted to be really fair to her and all that kind of stuff. So there's this picture of Jaclyn, okay, when she's just sitting here with this purse, and it has 140,000 likes on it, okay. So this is what's interesting to me. Oh, wait a second, hold on a second. Then I picked this picture, where is it? Hold on a second. I picked this picture of me, okay, hi, and this is from October 27th of 2021, and that has 1,781 likes on it. And then I picked this picture, and this picture is from November 18th, 2022, almost a year later. Hi, I look so handsome. Turtle spoon. Okay, and that picture has 2,100 likes on it, okay? So I have just, like, I don't know, 500 more likes on that picture than I had previously the year before. Jaclyn is going down, but she's gaining 100,000 likes a month. Like, okay, I don't believe that Instagram is that off. That if you're gaining 600,000 to 1 million new followers a year, that it wouldn't show in your likes on your picture, okay? I mean, it would make a dent in some way. It would have to make a dent in some way. And the thing is that people are going to say, well, yeah, but she's losing at the same time. Well, no, not by her numbers she wouldn't be. If she was, then she would just stay steady. You know, I think I've been between 50 and 49.9 forever, right? Okay, but she is going up, going up, going up, going up. So no, it's fakery is what it is. And Jaclyn can come out and all day long and she can say, I've never bought a follower. Maybe Jaclyn hasn't. Maybe her team has. I don't know. Maybe Jordan has. Maybe somebody out there bought the followers for her. Maybe somebody out there bought them and she didn't know anything about it. I don't know. But there's something screwed up with her account. I'm telling you right now. I'm not believing it. You guys go over there. Go look at the people that are... I'm going to go over there right now. I can pull it up right now. Hold on a second. I can tell you when I go over here right now... Let me pull it up. Here, I got Jaclyn Hill. Oh, wait. Oh, new Instagram story. Oh, there's Jordan. He's got the dog and the cat, and he's sitting outside with the cat. Okay, so sweet. Hold on a second. Now she's got 8.2 million followers. God, I just can't even keep up with it. Yesterday, she had 8.1 million followers. Girl, she's growing at leaps and bounds. Okay. The picture was posted on the same day. Okay? They are 9 posts, 20 followers, 23. And this is something that Alicia from Dirts and Diamonds figured out, that when you look at a lot of these accounts, they have very similar numbers. Like the numbers, like you'll start seeing like 9 posts, 9 posts, 9 posts. Like somebody is going through and making these posts that are just like 9 posts, 9 posts, 9 posts, right? I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it at all. So anyway, here it is. You can go through here. Here's David Adams, 0 posts, 7 followers, following 35, okay? And then you can go underneath here, and here's another person, 0 posts, 11 followers, following 60 people, no profile picture. Jaclyn, I don't know why this is so hard for you to go over and go do on your own Instagram account, girl. And you can see more followers than we can. So you want to be so confused about it, go figure it out. Go look at it, you know? I know she's probably over there. She's like, oh no, they're real accounts. They're real. Girl, they are not real accounts. I'm sorry to tell you, okay? Here, let me show you what a real accounts look like, okay? Hold on just a second. Let me be really ripe for a second, okay? I love that word. That's my new word for 2023, ripe, okay? Let me show you really ripe for a second, okay? Here's ripe, baby. This is me all day long, okay? No fake followers in there, okay? You don't see no fake followers in there. All reels. Anyway, let me know what you think about all of that in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.